Did you know in Uganda today, one of the countries with a relatively higher fertility rate, each woman can potentially have a total number of 4.334 births. This has, however, slightly decreased with a percentage of 2.28 from the previous year 2023, where the fertility ratio of women was 4.435. This means that the chances of women getting pregnant are decreasing. That's not good news. However, the good news is there are tips that can help you increase your fertility rate or your chances of getting pregnant. So stick with me so that I can share with you the tips that can increase your chances of getting pregnant or making someone pregnant. First of all, for someone to have a healthy pregnancy and a healthy baby, you need to have a healthy body and a healthy mind. Okay, this brings us to our very first tip, which is maintain a healthy weight. Okay, you need to maintain a healthy weight, and we use BMI, which is a tool that helps us to determine whether you are underweight, overweight, average weight, or obese. Okay, you need to maintain a normal BMI, which is between 18.5 to 24.9. Okay, this is how you can briefly know your BMI. First of all, you need to know your weight in kgs and your height in meters. For example, if you are 60 kgs and you are 16.5 meters tall, you will get the 60 divided by the 16, which is your height in meters, and your height has to be squared. So it is the 60 divided by 16.5 times 16.5 in brackets. What you get should be in between the normal range, okay? If it's not in the normal range, then it will either tell whether you are obese, overweight, or underweight, okay? The reason as to why you need to maintain a healthy weight is because obesity and underweight, they both negatively affect your fertility. For example, in women, if you are obese, you have hormonal imbalances. And these hormonal imbalances brings about the increment in the androgens. Androgens, these are male hormones that suppress ovulation in females. So, and they will bring about suppression of ovulation. And there is no way you're going to get pregnant when you're not ovulating, okay? Secondly, if you are a woman and you're obese, you are at a higher risk of occurring a miscarriage. The reason as to why you are at a risk of occurring a miscarriage is because your hormones are imbalanced. And for a pregnancy to be kept up to term, your hormones need to be well balanced and well regulated, okay? This cuts across to men also. If you are obese and you are men, that your hormones will still be imbalanced. And this will bring about low levels of testosterone hormone. The testosterone hormone is the hormone that is responsible for sperm production. So when it's produced in low quantities, the testosterone hormone levels being low means there will be low sperm production. And you know it's the sperms that are the reproductive cells in the male, okay? And there is this heat stress that comes with obesity. It increases the temperature around the testicles. The testicles, these are the organs that produce the testosterone, or where the sperm production takes place. Normally, they operate under a normal room temperature, okay? But when the heat is too much, that means the environment around the testicles becomes uncomfortable or not bearable or not suitable for the production of the sperms. This also hinders your chances of making some. Most men who are obese, they have erectile dysfunction issues, okay? This is on the other hand, when you are underweight, in ladies, that means if you're underweight, you have low fat cells, and these fat cells are the cells that are responsible for production of hormones like estrogen hormone, which is one of the hormones that are responsible for ovulation. So when the fat cells are low, that means there will be low estrogen levels, and this will also suppress. When you are pregnant, you are at a very higher risk of occurring some complications due to the underweight. Complications like preterm birth, complications like stillbirth. Stillbirth is where the baby dies when they're still in the womb, like baby born but already dead, okay? And low birth weight. You can carry the pregnancy to term, but you find you are 9 months, the pregnancy is due, but you give birth to a baby who is, for example, 1.5 kgs. That's an abnormality. It's not normal. So such babies find it difficult to survive. So to avoid all this, make sure you maintain a healthy weight, okay? you maintain a healthy weight, you can calculate using the BMI and see if your BMI is within the normal range. This will increase your chances of being fertile, making someone pregnant or getting pregnant yourself. This takes us to our tip number 2, which is a balanced diet. You need to take a balanced diet. The body requires a balanced diet, which you can take in whole foods, lots of fruits, vegetables, lots of water, because the body needs these essential nutrients, which are found in the balanced diet. These essential nutrients nourish well the body, and when the body is well nourished, it will properly regulate the hormones. Proper regulation of hormones means that there will be proper ovulation, there will be proper sperm production, and hence increasing your chances of getting pregnant. And avoid fast foods, because these have very many artificial fats, okay? They really lack essential nutrients. So you literally be feeding your body with toxin. And when you eat these fast foods, like lots of fast foods, your body cells become inflamed. And this inflammation brings about obesity, and it becomes very difficult for someone to maintain a healthy weight when they eat fast foods. Eat well, eat a balanced diet so that your body can be well nourished, and this will help you get pregnant faster. Okay? Another tip, which is exercise regularly. You need to exercise regularly. Preferably 15 to 30 minutes, 3 to 5 days a week. Find the exercise that works for you, find the exercise that helps you, but make sure your body is moving, make sure you move your body. Because as you exercise, as your body moves, the flow and circulation of the blood in the body improves. You know, the blood is the one that is responsible for transporting all the nutrients to different body parts, body organs, whenever they are required, okay? So when the blood is flowing efficiently, that means the nutrients will be delivered, okay, in time sufficiently to the required organs, the reproductive organs inclusive. So when the reproductive organs are well nourished with these nutrients, that means they will be good to go, they will be doing their work well, and which work is reproduction, okay? So when you exercise also, it helps improve your immune system, it boosts your immune system, because when you work out, when you're moving, your body is sweating, those fats are getting burnt, the sugars are getting burnt, so it means your body is getting stronger. That's why you see when you have a cold or a cough and someone moves their body, they sweat, the cough disappears or the cold disappears, because your body is stronger, your immunity is boosted. So exercise also helps in increasing your chances of getting pregnant. This takes us to our tip number 4, which is avoid and manage stress. Stress is something that humans are susceptible to. Okay? When the body is stressed, when an individual is stressed, the body releases a hormone known as the cortisol hormone. This hormone is ideally released or intended to suppress, okay, to suppress and help the body respond and adapt to the stress. But as you know, too much of anything is always bad. So when the cortisol hormone is produced in unnecessarily much quantities due to the too much stress you are being subjected to, okay, this stress affects the quality and the quantity of the sperms being produced. And when that is affected, it definitely affects your fertility. The very cortisol hormone also affects the libido and the sexual function of both males and females. That's why sometimes when you find individuals being so stressed or they're having stress, they really be down, like their mood is low, they don't want anything to do with sex, okay? And you know, sex is very crucial or very necessary when you are trying to get pregnant or make someone pregnant, okay? When you are subjected to chronic stress, this cortisol hormone can really bring down your immune system. It can really suppress your immune system. Body systems work together. When one system is not okay, it will definitely affect other systems in one way or the other. So you need a healthy body. You need a strong immune system. Okay, all this can be achieved by avoiding the stress. Different people manage and avoid stress differently. Others listen or recite to the Quran, others swim, others meditate, others exercise, others be with their loved ones. Whatever it is that helps you curb that stress, please make use of it, because stress is not good for your fertility health. So make sure you avoid the stress. If you can't avoid and you find yourself having the stress, make sure you manage it. But don't let it take so long, because it will affect your fertility. This takes us to our tip number 5, which is get enough sleep. Your body really requires that sleep. Systems get tired, so you need a sound sleep, okay? You need to have enough rest so that your body can get the energy it requires for it to properly function, okay? That's why you find if you don't sleep well for like a day or two, you find yourself like you are off. You are trying to do something, but you're not fully concentrated. You're fatigued, like you're not fully concentrating, things are not moving, okay? And when this happens repeatedly or for a long time, you find yourself being depressed, you find yourself developing anxiety, you find yourself being stressed, and this all takes us back to your hormones being imbalanced. So to avoid all that, make sure you have enough sleep, make sure your body rests, okay? Preferably say 7 to 8 hours. Unfortunately, 8 hours of sleep is becoming a luxury, like seriously. That's a joke, but it's becoming a luxury. So if you have the chance, make sure you sleep the 8 hours, okay? And if you can't manage sleep the 8 hours in a row, at least make sure you rest, like you can have a 2 hour nap, but make sure you have enough rest. Your body can tell, you can feel it, that my body is lacking enough rest, my body needs to rest more, okay? So don't overwork your body, you're not a machine. Try and rest. This will help increase your chances of getting pregnant. Another tip is limit caffeine, alcohol, and smoking. Whatever it is that you smoke, marijuana, shisha, I think that's the most I can mention. Like these substances found in drinks, okay? And these which are not in drinks, like the ones that you do smoke, they contain lots of artificial sugars, they contain lots of artificial fats, and they directly bring about hormonal imbalances in your body. And for reproduction, fertility, all that resolves around hormones. Anything that alters or hinders the hormones, that means it will definitely affect your fertility rate or your chances of getting pregnant. So avoid the alcohol, avoid the caffeine, okay? Avoid the smoking. This will help. You see, this caffeine and the alcohol, when consumed, they affect the sperm quality, the production and the quality of the sperms. And in ladies as well, they affect the ovaries. And the ovaries are the ones that produce the ova that is fertilized. So avoid all that, and it will increase your chances of getting pregnant. This takes us to our tip number 7, which is preconception care or counseling. This tip, most people overlook it. Most people don't pay attention to this, but this is very necessary. This is very highly recommended, because when you go to these visits, when you make these appointments, there are several tests that are being run, okay? For example, these infectious diseases, for example, hepatitis, HIV, it's better that you go along with your partner or someone you intend to have babies with, because the lady might be okay or the man might be okay, and yet one of you might be having one of these illnesses. So HIV, hepatitis, for example, will directly affect the pregnancy. It will directly affect the baby, something that we really don't want. This can only be known when you go for those tests before you get pregnant. They say prevention is better than cure. And there is this problem that really pains me, these avoidable chronic illnesses such as sickle cells, okay? Couples go on and get married without doing tests such illnesses, okay? Illnesses like sickle cells are very avoidable. If done tests to see whether none of you is a carrier, whether none of you is a sickler, so that it protects these children that you are going to bear. Because you might love each other, but then no, you decide to protect this baby. Because once you go on knowingly and have this baby, you have a sickler baby who will be subjected to pain. The baby will be in pain, like on treatment. You'll be in a lot of expenditure. Some people don't really afford the medications and the quality of the care needed for these sickler babies. So you find the family is being subjected to stress. Some couples even lose interest in their partners. They keep blaming each other, something that can really be avoided, okay? So let's try and go for these visits. Let's recommend these visits. Let's really make use of the healthy workers. Make use of us. Make use of the healthy facilities, so that enough information is given for you to avoid such mistakes, okay? Medical conditions reduce the chances of people getting pregnant. For example, PIDs, For example, the prostate cancer, whatever early stages, okay? And someone waits until things are worse. But when you go there, several tests on your hormones, okay? For example, the ladies, the luteinizing hormone, the progesterone hormone, the males, they see your sperm count, your sperm quality, and they really figure out what the issue is. You see, most of these infertility issues or medical issues, as long as the problem is known or identified, most of them have solutions, okay? So when you are there, the healthcare providers will give you the right information. If they identify the problem, they will help you find a solution and you will be good to go. It's better than getting pregnant, yet you have fibroids, yet you have ovarian cysts, and then later you get a miscarriage, you overbleed, you end up with infusion. Like, a lot can really happen, your life becomes at risk, but these things can be avoided. If you have the fibroids, they can first be treated, or whatever condition, it's better for it to get treated first so that you can have a normal pregnancy and a healthy pregnancy. And all this can only be detected or help, you can only be helped when you go for preconception care or for this preconception counseling. So please, I highly recommend this. Make use of it, think about it, and it will increase your chances of getting pregnant. The last tip is take supplements. In most cases, supplements are commonly known to be taken during pregnancy, okay, which is okay. Most people take the supplements already when they are pregnant. But these supplements are also taken before you are actually pregnant, as you prepare your body to get pregnant. 3 months, 4 months, 2 months, depending, okay? There's a variety of supplements that you can take that can help, you ovulate faster, that can help you improve the quality of your eggs, okay? That can help you nourish your body so well, uterine wall that receives the baby, everything. But I won't mention the supplements here, okay? Because you are supposed to be prescribed to those supplements only after physical interaction with the healthy personnel, okay? Because before prescription is made, we have to make sure that that's the right medication that is going to be prescribed for you. So you can visit your gynae, your midwife, your doctor, any medical facility, and they will help you, okay? And they prescribe to you the right supplements that you can use. This will also improve on your chances of getting pregnant. I hope this video has been helpful. May the Almighty God help those who are trying to get pregnant, answer their prayers, and they receive the good news soon, okay, inshallah. If that HCG reacts, don't keep the news to yourself. Come share with us. We will be happy with you. We will continue guiding you through this journey and supporting you. So please don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification button and share so that this community can grow and everyone can join me on this healthy and happier life. See you in the next video, inshallah.